a Native American concept called Wetiko. And some Native American tribes call it Wetiko. Some call it a name very close to that, but it's the same concept. I'll call it Wetiko. And Wetiko, they say, is what I would call a mind virus, and what they call a mind blindness that takes over the minds of people and holds them what I would call in 5 sense reality only. And it's an interesting description in this Wetiko. It's a mind blindness that convinces the conscious mind that it is not blind. Now, I'm seeing that everywhere during this pandemic, because so much that has been going on in the subconscious before this has been brought to the surface by all this. That's why you're starting to see things and see responses and behavior that are like, what? But actually it's already always been there. It's just been brought to the surface now where you can see it. And I see this in people who are blind in their mind to what's actually happening, but have totally convinced themselves not only are they not blind to what's happening, but they know what is happening. This is classic Wetiko possession, if you like. So I hear people speaking with confidence and with assurance about what's happening. And what's coming out of their mind is simply a repetition of the official version of what's happening. But they think they've worked it out because their mind is blind, but they think it's not. And the other interesting thing about this Wetiko, which fits with my stuff too, is they say that this Wetiko mind possession, if you like, operates in the subconscious. It has to. It has to hide itself from the conscious mind, because once the conscious mind is aware of it, the influence is gone. You know, if I'm manipulating you behind your back, I can get away with it. But once you know I'm manipulating you, I can't get away with it, right? Because the manipulation has been brought out of the subconscious and the unseen into the seen, and now you can deal with it. And what they say about this Wetiko mind virus, or mind blindness, is that once you acknowledge that it exists, and once you acknowledge its influence and impact on your perceptions, it's gone. Its influence is finished, because you've brought it out of the subconscious into the conscious, and once this comes into the conscious, it's finished. No influence. And interestingly, this is precisely what happens with subliminal advertising and subliminal images. Subliminal means below threshold, below the threshold of the conscious mind. It's speaking to the subconscious. So you'll see an image, it could be an advertisement, and your conscious mind will see the image as it appears to be. But the overwhelming majority of people will not see the subliminal insert that's hidden. And so its impact is talking to your subconscious, and they will put things in to talk to the subconscious in the advert, which only kind of impact when you're walking down the supermarket aisle, and for some reason you're kind of attracted to this product, which you've never been attracted to before. Oh, what's this? And you pick it up and you look at it. That's been the subliminal image in the advert, which has gone into the subconscious, and that's come through the conscious mind, being triggered by the product you see, and that's how the impact works. But where I'm going with this is this, and I've experienced this myself. I know it's true. When you're shown an image with a subliminal, but you're not the subliminal's not pointed out, and you just see the image, okay? So you don't see the subliminal. But when someone comes along and says, look, there's the subliminal, there. every time, I mean every time, for the rest of your life, when you look at that image, the subliminal insert's the first thing you see. Because it's been brought out of the subconscious, the unconscious, into the conscious mind, and it can't hide anymore because the conscious mind's aware of it. So once we this is one of the impacts of putting this information out, and the stuff we're talking about today is you're bringing out of the hidden, out of the unconscious,